Hi guys, and welcome back. In my last video I showed how to remove a tire from a rim using a Harbor Freight tire changer. In this video I'm showing how to mount that tire. Before we get started, I just want to point out, if you have expensive rims, you may not want to use this tire changer. It does leave a red mark on the rims. Now the rims that I have here, they're aluminum rims, and they're going onto my 2000 Chevy Blazer. I'm really not too concerned about the little marks that it leaves behind. But if you have stale rims, it shouldn't make a difference. Now you do want to clean these rims up with a stale brush. You want to clean this all down before you put the tire on. Now this tire was flat while it was on the van. Again, these tires are coming from a Chevy van that I'm getting rid of, putting them onto a Chevy Blazer. And you can see this tire bulged out a little bit. It sat for about 2 years. There aren't any cracks or wear marks. Now to get started, after you prep that rim, you want to lubricate this tire. They do have a tire lubricant that you can buy. I'm using a heavy solution of soap and water. I'm just pressing down on this tire, and I'm using the tire spoon to pop it back in. Again, this spoon didn't come with the tire changer, something I bought previously. If you don't have the spoon, you can use the bar that comes with it. A lower bead popped right on. Now to get to the top one. You really want to lubricate this tire up. You want everything to be able to slide. And I'm also going to lubricate the inside part of the bead. That mounting bar slides under there. This will make it that much easier. This should be a lot easier to put on than it was to take off that rusty rim. Got it started. Now with this mounting bar, you want the hook side against the bead. And you're going to use this to press the bead under the tire rim. Now if this tire starts to seat during the mounting, it's going to make it more difficult to go on because it has to be stretched further. So you could, as you're using the bar, you could press down on the tire to keep it from seating. I eliminated one problem doing this, but it created another, which you'll see in a minute. Now this is going on fairly easy. That tire is a little distorted. Now you can see where the bar slipped out from under the rim. This takes a little patience. Again, this is the first tire that I'm putting on. First one I removed, the first one I'm putting on. I mentioned earlier that they do sell a bead lubricant to mount these tires and to remove them. But the soapy solution's working okay for me. Now I'm using the flat end of the bar to pop this tire back in. Just a little bit more to go. I'm going to use the tire spoon. It's a little thinner and it's easier to get between the tire and the rim. If you don't have one of these, you can use a tire iron. You just want to be careful that you don't cut that tire bead. Okay, and there we go. It's set. I'm going to put air in this. I'm going to hold it up and try to pop the bead. Now, in the air hose that I just have a standard chuck. They do sell these that clamp onto a valve. You remove the Schrader valve out and it fills it up quicker and it pops the bead a lot quicker. And it gives you the ability to use two hands to hold it up. I don't have it, so I have a little bit of a struggle. If you don't have it, there's someone around that can help you. You can hold the tire up and they can fill it with air. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. If you don't have somebody around to give you a hand, and you don't have that chuck that goes on the end of the air hose that holds itself on, there's a couple of different ways you could pop the bead on this tire. One is to get a tie down strap with a ratchet and tighten it up, and it holds the tire against the rim. The other is using started fluid and to light it and it pops the bead. I'm not going to show it on video, it's pretty dangerous. But once I have this tire set, I'll be back. Okay, the tire is mounted to the rim, the bead is set, and I have it in a wheelbarrow full of water, checking to see if there's any leaks. This tire was flat when it was on the original rim. It was there for some reason. I went completely around this tire. It's not leaking on the rim, and there's no nails, no flats in it. That's white solution you see in the wheelbarrow. That's the soap that was on the tire. So this tire's got plenty of thread. There's no cracks in it. It's ready to go. I just bought these tires when the van broke down on me. I kept the van. It was going to be a project I never got to. Now the tire that I took off the Blazer rim is now on the Chevy rim, and you can see the rust that are on these rims. It was a challenge getting these tires off. This is the other tire that'll be taken off this rim, and it'll be going onto the Blazer rim. Now back on October 9, 2014, I have a video showing how I plugged this tire. It was a flat. I haven't added air to it since, and it's been holding fine all that time. This tire's been on for a day. Drove it around, didn't have any issues with it at all. Just have to put that hubcap back on. So guys, it's a wrap. If you found this video useful, pass it along, and let me know by giving it a thumbs up and posting your comments down below. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe. Until next time, stay safe.